What's up, everybody? So this is the first episode of the Conscious X podcast. DM me if you want to be a part of it. I want to help like a lot of YouTubers grow their own platform and whatnot. So this is my main channel, Conscious X, as you guys know, and go subscribe to my second channel as well. And I'm with the homie Ameer the One.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Ameer the One, back at it again with another collab, you feel what I'm saying? Fuck with my Instagram, Ameer_the1. Let's get it, bro.
Yup, and this is his YouTube channel right here as well. I'm gonna link everybody's YouTube and Instagram in the description below. And we also got Bryte Life in here.
What's good, y'all boys? It's Bright Life, young entrepreneur, kicking knowledge as usual, you feel me?
Yup. And we got the homie Broski Wicks in here too.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Broski Wicks with the Wicks. And we back here just dropping some knowledge with y'all, man. Go ahead and follow my Instagram at Broski Wicks, man. Same thing as my YouTube.
So everybody go subscribe to them. I'm gonna link everything below. So let's get right into it. So first thing I want to talk about is basically how Vontuka responded to me, and I didn't make a video on this because like I don't really care. Like I already exposed everybody, and I basically made it a trend to expose everybody, which is crazy. But before we get into that, I just want to say in his response, I guess he responded on IG Live. Some kid joined the live saying that people are making videos saying that he's an agent or whatever. And his response was basically that 90% of the people who made a video on him were in his DMs. So I was never in his DMs. I have never hit him up, nothing. I've only watched a couple of his videos. So I don't know who he's talking about right there. Clearly that's not me. I don't really care too much about him, but I just wanted to address that because like if you're an agent, you don't have to address the fact that you're not an agent. You know what I mean? And he kind of said that in the video too, but it's like he said if he's an agent, like why don't I prove it with documents and shit? And like first of all, how does he even know that you need documents when you become an agent? Like that's something only an agent would know. And second of all, this is another thing I wanted to address is like all I do on YouTube is basically analyze what people are putting out, celebrities or whoever I'm talking about. I'm just using critical thinking. If I know some real information about somebody, I'm not going to put that on the internet. And yeah, that's basically it. Like there's certain information like cuz I don't know Von at all. So it's like even if I knew him and I knew like I had documents and everything that he's an agent, I'm not going to put that on YouTube, you feel me? Like it's certain stuff that just you can't put on YouTube. So that's to all the people saying how come I never put like full factual proof on YouTube. So that's basically why.
And bro, there's like so much evidence against him, like with the pictures, bro, the colors he be wearing, the pictures in front of bricks, bro, his name, like his icon, like there's so much evidence against him, bro. Like it's crazy, man.
Yeah, I almost feel like pulling up that clip or that little screenshot where his eyes were like reptilian.
Oh yeah.
I should have had that ready, but
That's fact, but he also believes that we have reptilian DNA.
I mean, I don't know about all that.
But
We do.
I'm saying like, so he might possibly, be one or something like that, or be a part of his system because
I
he
know
believes that, right?
I know we do have like a reptilian part in our brain or something like that. So
But that's not, he says it's not pertaining to every race though.
I mean, that's what they do though. They like to divide everybody. But
Yeah.
Facts. That's facts.
that's not even what we're gonna talk about. So, the other thing I wanted to address was, when they all posted on the same day, right? So
Mm-hmm.
he made a response to that too, and he didn't even have to say nothing, right? Like if it's just a coincidence, you don't even have to talk about it. But what he said was like, bro, like it was crazy how we all posted on the same day. Like that was not planned. I don't talk to none of them. Like he kept repeating that over and over.
Yeah.
So that was weird to me. Like he's like, I don't talk to Foster. I don't talk to none of them. So it was just a crazy thing from the universe that we all posted on the same day. That was his excuse. But
Yeah.
to
And
me,
then go ahead.
Nah, you could go on, bro.
Alright, Vaughn and So, bro, and when they all posted on the same day, they subliminally like shouted each other out, bro. I wish I had the clip, bro, but they like mentioned each other in some sort of way, bro. Some crazy
Exactly.
shit like that, bro. But yeah, man.
Exactly, bro. So,
I feel you. You're
in my
right.
opinion, they all talk behind the scenes, and they
Yeah.
plan all this stuff.
Same
So,
with the Von and So, goddamn, what was it? The rivalry they had, the beef.
oh yeah,
That
that
shit.
fake beef.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
And
that
not
was staged.
Rick Ross, but not Gucci Man and Jesus just had the same thing. You feel me?
Yeah, that was fake too. And I
That's how
just
they do it.
recorded a
You feel me?
video
It's
on
crazy.
exposing Gucci Mane because he's Hobson 100%, bro. You guys just gonna have to wait for that video, but that's gonna drop pretty soon, probably before this video. So, all right. What's the other topic I wanted to cover? Oh yeah, another thing is like, and this is gonna lead into the next topic, but basically, everybody's always telling me like, why do you only talk about celebrities playing roles and stuff like that? So, first of all, nobody's talking about this at all, besides me and like 2 other people.
That's a fact.
And that's a fact, bro. Like nobody's blowing this up the way I am right now. So that's basically my duty at this point, because there's so many of them. But that's why I have my second channel too, where I'm gonna talk about more different type of stuff. But for now, I feel like that's something, like at this point in my life, that's something that I want to do right now. And to the people that find that weird, like, bro, you don't have to watch. Like, if you get it, if you understand, like, all right, their celebrities are playing multiple roles, I get it. You don't have to keep watching, bro. Like, there's people that get offended. Like, why don't you talk about this, or why don't you talk about this? Like, bro, it's my channel. Like, I could talk about whatever I want. And if you
And
don't
that's a
like it,
fact.
you
That's
could
what I
leave.
was just saying.
Yeah,
That's a fact. And a channel is made to have a broad spectrum of information. People talk about it like I was saying before. That's not all he posts. The goal is for you to watch his channel. If you see that he only is posting celebrity, so you scroll to all his different channels and you see what other information there is. Or, like he just said, you don't have to watch him at all. You can go to a different YouTuber. But at the
yeah,
same time, information is supposed to be utilized. If something is not for you, you don't have to listen to it. You don't have to read it. You don't have to do anything towards that. If it's not pertaining to you, it doesn't affect you. If you feel like you don't believe in it, then it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. When people
But
talk, people feel like we be saying shit to apply directly to their life, like we trying to force some shit on them, but it's not that.
right,
People
Exactly.
we're
really just say
applying for
things.
people that are like us.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what we're pertaining to.
and a lot of those people, they don't even look at my old videos, because I have old videos talking about other stuff. You know, I'm
That's
showing
what I
them.
was right. That's what I'm saying. The goal is for you to look at the channel, not just 1 or 2 videos or only videos you see him posting.
Yeah. So, and another thing is like, this stuff is important. Like, a lot of people don't think it's that important, but this is deep, deep. Like,
No. That's a fact. This
It
is
is.
definitely important.
because every now and then I get comments of people like, bro, this is not important. Like, talk about spirituality and stuff like that. And that's what I
For the
wanted to
ones
get
who
into.
saying that, y'all
So,
gotta think about how much attached these niggas get to these celebrities, dog.
exactly, bro.
Like,
Right.
for real.
Now, that's a fact.
Everybody
if
is
you-
attached.
And then a nigga fake they death, they gonna be probably at home crying or some shit when a nigga
Yeah.
out
Right.
here chilling.
Exactly, bro.
Right.
Like,
Bro, also if you look at it like in an influential way, this shit hits a lot of people because, like, you know what I'm saying, like the rap community, that shit's big. So if you look at it like that, you know what I'm saying, like Conscious X, he's like doing that shit right now. Not many people are doing it. You might like start something, you know what I'm saying? Like if this one artist don't like get too much attention, the other, you know what I'm saying, may, that shit might wake a lot of people up too, you know what I'm saying? Because like in the end, it's like a big movement that you're trying to like make, you know, like a change.
yep,
So yeah,
exactly.
that's
bro.
like in an influential perspective. It's also like, yeah, kind of like that, man.
And it's
Yeah.
And
crazy.
nowadays, everybody's always worried about celebrities trying to be celebrities. Celebrities are being worshipped. So
Yeah.
exposing
Facts.
celebrities will stop you from worshiping stuff because you shouldn't be worshiping anything. No one should,
Exactly.
especially another human being. No human being should be worshiping another human being and making their whole life about whatever that human being is doing. That's not
Sure,
important.
you
What's
can take
important
advice
is
from
you
somebody,
being
bro.
yourself.
Yeah, but don't idolize them, nigga. Just take advice and apply it to your life. Is like if it's positive or something. Don't
Yeah,
just
Right.
bro.
revolve your whole fucking
You
life
don't
around
gotta
what this
worship
is.
the
Like,
person,
doing
ride
this.
the person.
Yeah, bro. 'Cause
People
I
look at
remember
these
back.
people as gods and stuff. Like, They're just
For
regular
Crazy,
people.
man.
And then you lose complete track of yourself.
But
Oh yeah.
Yep.
like how he was saying that I created kind of like a trend to expose all this stuff, and that's a good thing. That's basically what I want to do. Like I want to keep this going to the point where like other people are doing it for me, and I don't have to be the main one doing it. You feel me?
Exactly,
Right.
exactly.
Now, Danny, what I was trying to say too, though, I wanted you to keep doing the celebrity thing. I just wanted you to make at least one video that had at least a decent amount of information about the topic that me and Ameer wanted to bring up that nobody's been talking about either.
Yeah, yeah. That's why I want to do these podcasts so we could have those type of conversations. You feel me?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's what this is gonna be for. But other than that, I'm gonna just keep exposing the crap out of
Yeah,
everybody.
bro. Do your thing, bro. Because this shit is very important, bro.
We got
Yeah,
some
man.
me and him, we got some game changing information that me and this dude that's in the group chat, King, we had both told Ameer. And Ameer made a video on it, and this is game changing. Like this is like gonna make, if people actually know about this, that will really, really prepare people. You feel me?
Yeah.
I got a lot to say too about
Yeah,
some
we'll
shit
we'll
like
get
this.
to all that, but let me just finish this up. So basically, this stuff is important, right? So people worship these celebrities, and if once they realize that their favorite celebrity is a sellout and is playing another role, bro, that it's like a snowball effect. Like that wakes you up to that, and then you start realizing, wait, even politicians are wearing a mask, and then even these people are wearing a mask. So it just becomes this whole thing of like everything is a show. That's the main point of this. It's not just to expose a certain celebrity, it's to show the greater aspect of what we're living in. Like this society is a show.
It's a
We live in
movie.
a perception.
It's a stage basically. And it's also crazy because some of these people are getting replaced. Like NBA YoungBoy, he just got replaced. The game he got
Yeah.
replaced. Like people are dying over this stuff. Like and people don't even know. That's what's crazy.
Right. That's
Like-
facts. Your favorite celebrity dies, and you don't even know that he's either a clone or he's another person behind a mask, or you don't even know the fact that he never even existed. He's just a false persona that was created.
Exactly.
Oh,
Some of these
shit. And
people
you
never
worshiping
even
that.
existed.
Cause
Yeah,
some
bro.
of these people like Cardi B, all of them, some of these people were made up. Like they
Yeah.
were built to
Like-
become something
Where
that
the
they
fuck
weren't.
did Lil Nas come from?
For real.
Like how?
Shit,
They
like his
got an
producer's
accident, man.
Dutch though. His producer's like Dutch. It's like his producer lives somewhere nearby, like where I am though, and I know somebody who knew that producer was like friends with him though. So like I kind of knew where he got from, but like where he really like popped out, where I don't know, bro. That shit was kind of random.
But like
And
a lot of
that's how
people
it is
say
with
that.
all these
Hold
new
up.
celebrities.
I want to address that too because every single video that me and exposed MCs make about a celebrity, there's always that one comment or like 5 comments of people like, well, I know somebody who knows 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 him. Like, bruh, that don't mean anything. You're not living with him. You're not there with him every day. Like,
Shit, it don't mean shit, bro. Cause like
Yeah.
they don't realize like them people who maybe know that guy, like everybody in the end is living a regular life. You're not gonna know this, you know what I'm saying? Like you're not gonna like, especially like maybe if you're like close, but else you're not gonna notice. If you're just his friend, you might not even notice it. You know what I'm saying? Like
exactly.
shit.
Like one example is like I have a friend who knew somebody who was friends with Lil Peep, so I could make a comment saying like, no, I knew somebody who knew somebody who knew him, but it's like, do I know him? You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and then I even asked my friend, I was like, do you know him? Like, and then I even asked him, like, does your friend who know him, did he live with him? Like, does he know him since he was a baby and everything? Like, because if you're related to somebody, then I can understand, like, all right, you've known them since they were a kid or whatever. So that's different. You feel me?
But then still though,
Yeah,
that
even
wouldn't
then.
still don't wouldn't.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like
weird shit
because
still can go
you
down.
still don't know what they do behind the scenes.
right.
Yeah.
They might look normal to you, but like they might be birthed a certain way so that they will never like go out of character because like they're just like that. You know what I'm saying? You might not notice.
So yeah, that's pretty much it about that. Oh yeah, another thing is like, if you're already like on my level type stuff and like you already know that this stuff is going on, you can either like not even watch it anymore if it's that annoying to you, or you can just watch it for entertainment. Like for me, it's pretty entertaining. Like, oh, this person is actually this person. Like, for example, we just found out that NLE Choppa is an actor from the show called Empire. So
The same way people decide to watch TV and shit when they don't want to focus on knowledge no more. There's nothing wrong with like to watch this. You feel me?
yeah, like y'all get
Bro,
distracted
pe-
from NBA and like all this stuff that doesn't matter. Like at least watch this for
Bro.
entertainment instead of that. You feel me?
people watch like stand-up comedy. Man, this shit is stand-up comedy. You know what I'm saying? So like, feel me?
Oh god, bro. Like
For a fact.
Better than stand-up comedy.
exactly, bro. So that's pretty much all I wanted to say about that. And create your own channel to everybody watching this. If you have a
Yeah.
problem with my videos, just create your channel about what you want to talk about.
And let your voice be heard.
Yep. That's why I always say everybody just create your own channel and we can get all this word out to everybody. Cuz
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
and another thing is like if everybody I always say this, but once again, if everybody who watched this video made one video about how Tupac is a kill the MC, do you know how many people that would wake up, bro? Like that would wake up 100,000 people at least.
Facts.
Yeah.
So it's not that hard to get the word out on this. The problem is that
It's
nobody
not.
wants to make videos on it, so that's why I'm doing it. And I'm starting to think that there's a bigger agenda as to why nobody's making videos about it. You feel me?
Yeah.
I'm starting to think that.
Yeah, because these big spiritual motherfuckers, bro, nobody is talking about, you feel me, how X is Nasty C and Pac
Yup.
is a kill. Like, I know Vaughn dropped a whole, like, 3-hour, 6-hour video, but not once in that Tupac topic did he mention that he was a kill. Not once, bro.
Yup.
Like, come on now.
And he knows, bro. They all know.
Yeah, they all know, bro. Like,
They
come on.
watch my
bro.
videos, bro. Like, I know for a fact Spiritual Soul and Daylyt have watched my videos. And shout out to Daylyt because Daylyt is the only one who has exposed this. Like, the only one.
Yeah.
Like, literally
I
the
fuck
only
with
one.
Daylyt.
He's the only one I still fuck with, bro, and follow.
Yep. So shout out to Daylyt. But there
Yeah,
is,
bro,
I
cool
still got
dude.
some questions for him too, because lately he hasn't been talking much. But
Yeah.
I still respect him for everything he talked about in the past, because nobody
Yeah.
else has talked about that.
Because he's been doing this for fucking years, bro. Like, he's been on Vibes and all this
Yeah.
shit for years, bro.
Since 2004, bro. Like that's when he started.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's pretty much it about this topic. The last thing I wanted to say is to all the people who say like, why don't you talk about spirituality? So this is gonna lead into the next topic. So Vaughn also made a video saying how spirituality is fake or something like that. I couldn't even finish watching the video. It was too like weird. Like he was mixing information, mixing truth with lies, kind of like making people depressed and stuff like that.
Yeah, and with that video, bro, he was actually trying to speak truth, but since he's a sellout, he has to mix lies with truth, you know? He can't just say the full truth, but he was actually trying to warn people how all this shit is an agenda, bro. Like, you feel me? Meditation and all that shit is good, but it's a whole agenda, and I'm not gonna get into it, bro.
Yeah, so basically like this is what I wanted to say. So to the people asking me about spirituality, first of all, I already have a video talking about third eye, meditation, astral projection, manifestation, all that. So go watch this video right here. I'm even going to link it in the description of this video. So go watch that video. And look, out of all my videos, bro, that video where I talked about it is the least viewed video.
Damn.
Look at that, bro. So it's like, if people really cared about that, they would have watched that video. But most people didn't even watch that video. So that's another thing, bro. Like, that spiritual stuff, like, that's not, for one, it's not going to pull in views. And it's not that I care about views, but, like, it's just repetitive, bro. Like, why am I going to keep telling you every day, go meditate, go do this, go do that? Like, you should already know. Like, you don't need me to tell you to meditate. Like, you know how dumb that sounds?
Right? It's the same thing with workout videos. Like, you can watch the video to get the new workout, but like, you don't need somebody to tell you, hey, go work out. Hey, go work out. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
up to you to take that type of initiative to motivate yourself to work out. Same thing with meditating, same thing with getting more knowledge, same thing with eating right, same thing with doing anything that helps you and helps the people around you to make, your environment a better place.
Real talk, but you want to
Exactly.
know the sad part about it too? No matter what, even if people hearing what we saying right now, they still gonna consume.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
That's
I
a
just
fact.
openly said it right here in front of y'all, and you guys are still gonna consume.
And there's still gonna be people commenting, "Hey, talk about this, talk about that," even though we're addressing it right now. But anyways, so that, yeah, basically, like, I will make like motivational videos, a couple of them, about like how to manifest, like basically manifest anything, because that is some information that people need to know about. But I'm just gonna make one video. Like, you don't need me to make 1,000 videos like Spiritual Soul. He says the same thing every video, like,
Same thing, bro.
and he's a joke, bro. But hold on, before we get to that topic, I just want to say, the motivational stuff, like, it's cool for me to make a couple motivational videos, but if that's my whole channel, like, people are gonna get addicted to that, and they're not gonna motivate themselves. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like,
That's why you gotta have a little bit of everything, bro, on your
Yeah.
channel.
Real shit.
That's what I
Real
was
shit.
saying.
Yeah.
Make it versatile.
yeah. So
Freestyle everything.
yeah, I will make a couple motivational videos, but I don't want people to be depending on me for motivation. Like, you need to motivate yourself, but nobody motivates me. You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
so
Talk
you gotta
that shit,
motivate
bro.
yourself. And moving into that other topic, so Spiritual Soul, bro, and NLE Choppa, we have to talk about it. These people are making us look like a joke, bro. Somebody had to say,
Alright, so these niggas get put in position to play a role to make it seem like they on the shit we on. But these niggas ain't really on it. They just doing this and that to make you feel like they on it, bro. It can
exactly.
sound confusing, but like if you really hear what I'm saying, bro, you will hear what the fuck I'm saying. Like these niggas
They
not
trying
on
to
this
make
shit for
you
real.
think that they actually care about you as a
Yeah,
celebrity. No
'cause if they
celebrity cares
care,
about you because they with the system.
exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
bro. Over 1 million subscribers, followers, bro. Like, verified. Like, come on, bro. Like, seriously, bro. Like, no one
If
on
they
their
really
team wants to
cared for
help us.
any one of us, bro, it would be multiple fucking shelters and all kind of facilities built for people to go live
But I've
in.
been saying
Nobody
this
would
for
be homeless.
years.
It would be none of that
Facts.
shit, bro.
If
Oh,
if,
yeah.
It would
if
be
all these niggas with
nobody
millions of
homeless.
dollars really wanted to help, you got 50 million. 50 million can build so much. You could build a city with 50 million. A small city.
Even
You
that
know what I'm
black
saying?
power shit, bro, all that fucking movement shit is fucked up and
Yeah,
fucking
the
fake,
Black
bro,
Lives
because
Matter,
all
all of
niggas
that.
is
The Black
in on
Lives
it.
Matter
They all in on it.
ain't even created or funded by anybody that's black, bruh.
Exactly.
And
If they
they
care
getting
so
paid
much,
for
why the fuck they don't got black shit for all their people there?
right. You don't got
Exactly,
no
bro.
there's no strips anymore with black people. Black people barely got their own stuff. It's here and there, and then when it is there, it's getting robbed, it's getting destroyed. There's something happened, it's getting, evicted. Somebody's shooting the person that owned it. It's always something.
I
Yeah,
believe
bro.
that this shit got things to do with race, bro, but I believe there's no such thing as race, if that makes sense.
Exactly,
Yeah.
bro.
And
So,
one more
Feel
thing
me?
with these people, bro. Like, if they really, really cared, they would shout people out, bro. Like, they would shout the smaller channels out
exactly, bro.
and they would talk about, let's grow together, let's keep, you feel me, spreading the word. They never shout anybody out, bro. Like, never, bro.
And
Which
that's
is
for a
ridiculous.
reason.
Yeah, because they want to be on top, bro. They don't want anybody reaching their level.
So this video that I'm showing on the screen right now, I basically said that everybody is a fake woke industry plant. Solluminati, Vontoocut, Polo G, NLE Choppa. And the reason why I think that is because, like, first of all, where were they in 2015, 2016?
Yeah.
Most of them weren't even talking about this stuff. They're just hopping on it right now because it's a trend. And that's exactly what Daylyt was
yeah.
saying. Like, Daylyt was talking about this stuff before it was even a trend. Like, people thought you were crazy back then.
And the
Like,
thing about it is, bro,
Yeah, same
all these
thing with
niggas
me,
come
bro.
out of
People thought I
nowhere.
was crazy when I was trying to tell people certain stuff, and now everybody, they want to be all black power, or they want to be all spiritual, or they want to be all no fab meditation, all of that extra.
Yeah.
It's common sense
Exactly.
to know these niggas plants, bro, because they come out of nowhere and blow up so fucking fast.
For real.
So fast,
Yo.
bro. Like, it make no sense.
their videos be all over recommended for a whole week.
Yeah,
Like,
like why would they put a real motherfucker that's trying to speak real shit on recommended? Like that makes no sense, bro.
exactly. Like I understand for a couple days, but Vaughn's video was literally on my recommended for like a whole week straight.
Yeah, same with Soul's XXX was right. Tentacion. That's how I got onto him, bro. When I was asleep, that's what woke me up.
And
It was
that's another
all-
thing I wanted to address. So everybody's main excuse is like,
Great.
well, Spiritual Soul woke
Well,
me up,
Alex-
right? So I wouldn't be here if Spiritual Soul didn't wake me up. That's not true. You woke yourself up. You
Yeah,
feel me? Everybody gives credit to them, but nah, bro. You have to wake yourself up. It's your
yeah,
decision.
yeah, bro. Like you put in the work, bro. You took the information. You put in the work. You meditated. You feel me? You found out answers by yourself. You did that shit, bro. Not him. He ain't do shit too. You did that shit.
Yeah.
He might have gave you the information and a little help. You feel what I'm saying? But you put in the work, bro.
Yup.
You did that shit, bro.
Like you never met So a day in your life. How did he change
Yeah.
your life? Like, because everybody always be saying like, nah, bro, he saved my life, blah blah blah. Like you don't even know him, bro. It's like,
And I didn't want to believe that he was a sellout for the longest, bro. Like I told you this, bro. I was like, no, he real, bro. There's no
Yeah.
way. But I had to let go, bro. And when I did, it set me fucking free, man.
exactly, bro. That's the thing. You gotta detach, and that's another reason why I'm exposing celebrities, because even though you're not attached to a celebrity, you might be attached to a spiritual celebrity, and it's the same thing.
Yeah.
And NLE Choppa is a perfect example of that because he's an actual celebrity, and now he's diving into the spirituality stuff.
Like, look, he's making us look like a fucking joke.
Yeah.
Look what he's doing.
Look
bro.
at this, bro. What is this?
That is not how we fucking like. Come on, bro. Like seriously.
Like, this is just a joke, bro. He's making it a joke. That's what he's doing.
Bro, people even put in like laughing emojis after the title, like shit.
Yeah, bro. I didn't even
It's
notice
tough,
that, bro.
bro.
Right here.
It's tough, bro.
Yeah.
Like it's like a laughable, like, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
type of thing.
And I saw memes about this and stuff too. So it's like they're
Yeah,
making
exactly.
consciousness become a joke.
Yeah.
These niggas literally threw my shit on mute.
Damn, that's crazy. Bro, so all the viewers right now, bro, we had so many problems recording this video. So
Bro, it took us like damn near 2 hours to get this shit
I
started.
seen that. My car
Yeah,
keep
my
going.
phone be acting goofy right now.
and then when we did start it, my whole internet shut off. Like, that was
Yeah, like
crazy.
Sam behind the desk really trying to fuck with us, bro.
Yeah, so that's how I know we had to make this video.
Real talk.
Yeah.
So, another thing I wanted to say is like, not only are they making it a joke, but like, they're making it seem like it's not like this is what it is and not what I'm talking about. You feel me?
Bro,
Hey, we
like,
finna take a little left turn real quick. I ain't even gonna count. My bad, bro.
That's cool.
But
bro.
it's still what you touching on though. You feel me? I feel like they doing all this, dog, because you know how I ain't a religious nigga and none of that, but you know how in the Bible they say like they trying to make it to where it's only gonna be a certain amount of people on here and shit. You feel me? So I feel like all these niggas who done signed these deals and shit ain't got involved with all these people. They got a contract to help kill us off, and then they gonna be allowed to live along with these like all these other niggas.
Yeah, bro.
I feel like
That's
why they keep
deep, bro.
pushing all these agendas.
That's real, bro. Cause
yeah.
that's what it is, bro. They're selling us
There's
out.
no other way. I think they just trying to save themselves and kill us off because they know that
Exactly.
the people don't even give a fuck about killing them.
Yeah, bro. Like
When-
they turn a spirituality into a religion, bro. Like you have to do this and do this and do that to ascend, which is nowhere near the actual
They
truth.
telling us to meditate and shit, bro, when we really need to be getting guns and shit because shit it's gonna get physical, dog.
Yeah.
They trying to make you
That's what I'm about
fucking
to get
think and
into.
shit when the nigga
Like-
coming
Yes,
for you.
sir.
There is a spiritual war going on too. Don't get me wrong. You still gotta protect your energy, but like, you still gotta be aware of what's going on right now too. And
If a nigga knocked on your door today, what will you do?
that's why my name is so perfect, bro. Like, that's why I know I picked that name for a reason, because I don't call myself spiritual. I don't call, like, I like certain spiritual stuff that I do, like meditation and stuff like that, but I don't consider myself in the spiritual community. I don't call myself woke, none of that, bro. Just conscious, because
All that
conscious,
shit is a trap, bro.
all conscious means that you're aware of what's going on. You feel me?
Yeah.
So that's where we all need to be.
I
yeah.
just walk around saying I'm aware, man. We good.
If everybody's aware of what's going on, bro, then it wouldn't be going on. You feel me?
Yeah.
So that's all it is, bro. They're deceiving us, and you just gotta be aware of it.
It's multiple illusions, but if you connect the dots, all the curtains will start lifting up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And like you were saying
I
before,
think that's why they invented connect the dots, because you don't know what the fuck that shit is until you draw that shit together.
Yeah.
exactly. Dang, that's some real shit though.
That's some real
But-
shit.
Like you were saying before we hopped on this video, bro. Like the word spirit and ritual creates the word spiritual.
Yeah.
So you're doing
Exactly.
a spirit ritual.
On yourself.
Exactly.
Hell yeah.
It's like they tell us we spelling and stuff. We just casting spells on ourselves in multiple ways.
Yep.
Because we all God and we all strong as hell. So they want to do everything in their power to keep us out of low power.
Yeah.
Yep. And they're turning spirituality into a religion. I noticed that.
Yeah. And
That's a
that's the topic
spiritual
I'm finna get into. You feel what I'm saying? That shit crazy, bro.
Yeah, get into it, bro.
Well, alright, bro.
Said everything I
Let's
had to
get
say.
it, man. Hell yeah. Alright, y'all. So these motherfuckers, bro, these spiritual YouTubers, bro, they were put here to literally have us lost, bro. Like spirituality, man, like meditation, all this shit is good for you. But they always be like, bro, you have to do this, you have to meditate every day. You have to eat, you have to be vegan, bro. You have to do this, you have to do that every single day to ascend, which is nowhere near the fucking truth, bro. No matter how spiritual you are, right? No matter how much you meditate, no matter how high your vibration is. If we as a community don't end the matrix and save the earth, save the world, which is Earth, we gonna have to come back here over and over and over again. Because think about it, we can't just leave Earth and leave Earth fucked up, bro. That's not how it goes, bro.
Exactly,
We are the
man.
chosen. We are here. We are we feel me, like God, the creator, chose us to be here so we can save this earth, bro. So we can end the matrix, man. That's why we here, bro.
Yep. And that's exactly why I make these videos, bro. Because for sure when I die, bro, I'm not leaving this earth the way it was. You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
And you gotta think about it, man. What are you gonna die for? Fuck what you living for. What you finna die for?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
'Cause
bro.
life
And
is
with
an illusion.
meditation and all that, bro. You have to literally do whatever the fuck you like and want to do. Do whatever you want. Just make sure it's benefiting you, bro. If you don't like meditation, don't do it. If you like it, if it's beneficial to you, do it, bro. You don't have to do any of this shit. You don't have to be vegan. You don't have to do any of this shit to ascend. All you gotta do, this is how I look at it, bro. It's like 4 steps to ascending, bro. First, you gotta escape the matrix, bro. Second, bro, you gotta connect with your higher self. Third, you gotta find out your own purpose, because we each individually have our own purpose that we have to fulfill. You have to
Yep.
find your own purpose,
And you
then
choose your
fulfill that.
purpose too. A lot of people don't know
Yeah,
that.
yeah. And then fourth,
Picture
the
yourself
final
like a
step-
tree or some shit.
Yeah. The final step to ascension, bro, is to fucking break and end this fucking matrix, bro. And once we do all those steps, then we can ascend, bro. And
Yeah,
that's
'cause
fact.
If we destroy the matrix, bro, then we're living for free. Like, we shouldn't have to be
Exactly.
working to pay for food that grows
Exactly.
naturally.
That's a fact,
Look,
bro.
like,
A tree
you
is
know how
free
they
to
say,
grow.
like,
Yep.
I believe that we did all create this shit to become as in physical beings, but also do things like niggas realize that shit. So that's why shit control like this. But I feel like we need to come together as one, and then we can make this shit peaceful as fuck. You feel me? I just feel like we on this side of the war, but then we can be on this side of the other field.
Yeah.
I just like
And speaking of that,
niggas
bro,
became so aware he fucked us over.
in Von's newest video, bro, he was kind of saying that. Like, he said some truth to it in that hamster wheel video, but he also mixed
Yeah.
it with a lot of depression and suicidal stuff.
Yeah,
So
like,
like think about it. If we are God, nobody want to go back as all one. I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to do that. I'm gonna get bored and then I'm gonna split, because if I'm by myself, I'm gonna want some people around me.
Exactly.
cause
That's just I can chill by
Yeah.
myself and shit, bro. But after a while, the nigga
I
gonna be
think
like,
it
"What the
gets
fuck? I need
deeper
to
than
have
that,
voices."
bro. I think it get deeper than that. Some people
Yeah.
believe that whole one thing. I think cause think about it, bro. Once you ascend, if you truly got that full power, you can go into galaxies with other beings.
yeah,
and
you
stuff,
could
bro.
travel to
Mhm.
dimensions. You could go anywhere
Exactly.
afterwards, bro.
Yeah, that's how you stop yourself from being bored. You don't have to be in one spot. Like that's not how it is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
If we create it all, we can go any fucking where.
Yeah.
like, the thing
There's
I
whole
didn't like
different
about Von's
planets
video,
and
bro,
star systems.
is he was kind of saying that this life doesn't matter and like we should just all die and shit like that. Like, bro,
That's not facts.
that's
been
not
happening.
facts, bro. You shouldn't be telling kids that, cause
Yeah,
I'm
we
pretty
ain't nobody
sure
shall die. Yeah, that's like a suicide mission right there.
that's what I'm saying. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure some kids committed
Yeah,
suicide
that's
after
like
watching that video.
Yeah, like it,
that's like
it almost fucked me up, bro. Like that shit was fucking crazy, bro. Like
Yeah.
that was his big agenda, bro. He
Yep.
built up
Yeah,
all
I seen
these big
the art in it though. But you right though.
I saw
Yeah,
right through it, but most kids they won't, bro. They're gonna take it as facts because
Exactly.
they love him. You feel
Yep.
me?
Yeah,
They're attached
he
to
built
him.
up this. He built up this channel. This was his agenda, bro. He built
Well,
up this
his,
channel.
you gotta think about it like this. You gotta think about it like this. You can't. We are the future. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So if you even if you wake the future up, because we're the kids, because we got information, there's more kids that have the ability to get out the matrix. With that being said, there has to be to make their agenda work. There has to be somebody that's gonna, befriend all the young children and all the people that are younger, even if they're young adults that are seeking the truth and all that stuff, and deter them or distract them or move them away from what's really supposed to be going on, what we're really supposed to be doing. And that's what he's doing. And the problem is too, is like, that's his goal. That's what people don't understand. He clearly connects with children, and his goal is to destroy what the children have going on.
And lead them in the wrong direction.
yeah,
Exactly.
Cause like Ameer was saying, you feel me? Like he built up that whole channel about spirituality and exposing Tupac and all that, but he never once like talked about like real stuff that's going on.
yeah.
And
The way
now-
the universe got created, we come back stronger each time. That's why these niggas trying to stop the kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now that he said all that stuff, built up his whole fan base and everything, and he's hiding his subscribers, by the way, for a reason. That way we don't call
Exactly.
him out on it. But
Yeah.
he built up that big following to just lead them into a suicidal direction or whatever his agenda was with that video.
Yeah, bro. Like, if I built up the channel, all right, bro, do this, do that, this is all good, and just kept talking about all this, and at the end, I'll be like this, all right, none of all the shit that I said, none of that shit is real, bro. None of that shit matters, bro. And yeah, this is my last video. I'm out. Like,
For
what
real.
the fuck, bro? Like, what?
This goes back to the other topic that once I exposed every single spiritual YouTuber, bro, they started exposing themselves, bro. Have you guys noticed that? Every single one, bro. Right after that, Von drops that video, exposes himself basically, and he did that Forex scam that a lot of people didn't catch on to, which he's probably still scamming right now as we speak.
Yeah.
And yeah, bro, basically to all the people who don't know, Forex is good. Like you could make money from that, but you don't need to pay nobody to teach you how to do that. Like you can just learn on your own.
Yeah.
And that's where they scam you, bro. It's a whole pyramid scheme.
Hell yeah. And with the whole like spirituality as an agenda, bro, and people always be asking me like, how are we gonna break the matrix? How are we gonna end it, bro? I feel like the only way we finna actually end this bitch is if we go to war, bro, and kill these demons. Unless somebody else has a different idea or different plan to end this matrix, bro, I'm all for it. I don't want to go to war, but I think we might have to, bro, to end this
peace, man.
I mean, war. I feel like going to war is kind of a trap in itself too, though. Like
It is though. I already know.
the spiritual
it
war
gotta happen.
is happening though. That's real. We do need to go to war in that aspect. But a
A
physical
physical
war,
war wouldn't be a trap if it has the right goal, purpose, and if everybody executes it correctly and
Yeah.
nobody is the traitor.
but
Yeah,
that would never
bro.
happen, bro.
Exactly. That's what
Yeah,
I was
bro.
telling him that 2 days ago.
So
It's gonna end up becoming chaos, which is good because this whole construct has to be destroyed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
but
So everything is gonna technically eventually even out and balance, and it's gonna be peaceful again.
I
But
feel like even when
Exactly.
shit take off, I feel like it's gonna be niggas on their side that actually help us and join our side.
you gotta
Right.
keep in mind, bro.
But see, the key is to really just stay peaceful and stay prepared and stay aware so you can actually
just
survive.
wait
Because
for
not
shit to pop
everybody's
off. Don't
supposed
go out
to
here
just
trying
go,
to start
go.
Yeah. So,
Right. Not
Bryte, you
everybody's
just-
not supposed to be a part of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
so
saying?
Bryte, you saying it, Matrix will just crumble itself and then the real would eventually take over that? Like it'll just
for sure,
tell
for
me.
sure. Look. If that's a fact, that's why I was trying to get into what I'm going to get into. Look at how the world is going right now. When has there ever been a time like this? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you look back at every single month and every week of 2020, every single thing that we know, if you pay attention, has gotten exposed. Everything.
Yeah.
People just don't pay attention to what has been exposed. Every single thing that we've been taught, everything that we see on TV, everything in its entire existence are part of what we know as life and what we know as what we do on a day-to-day basis, and the information we know and that we're taught by our parents, that we're taught by school, that we're taught on TV, that we're taught by everything in sciences and all that stuff, all of that's been exposed this year.
So let me
So
touch
that
on
shows
these
that
two
the
things
Matrix,
before I forget. So the reason, all right, go watch the movie The Matrix to everybody. Even if you've already seen it, go
Yeah.
watch it again. In that movie, it's basically saying that we are the batteries. Like, we're the ones powering this matrix by giving it our energy. So that's why I'm exposing celebrities too, because if we all stop giving them our energy, then they're no longer celebrities. You feel me?
Yeah,
And
and with the whole
Exactly.
celebrities aren't supposed to exist, bro. Like, they're higher than us. Why are we grateful for them
That's why I
when
said
they're
the
higher than
consumers
us?
is the only ones keeping this shit running, bro.
Yeah, if nobody supported these celebrities, they wouldn't be famous, bro. Everybody would be on the
Yeah.
same level. If everybody just focused on themselves, none of these celebrities would exist. This whole matrix would not exist.
Yeah,
This matrix is run
with the
off of
whole
our energy.
with the whole The Matrix movie, bro, like you don't see him once in the movie. You never see him sun gazing. You never see him meditating. You never see him do none of this shit. Because
No,
yes, meditation, all that shit.
He did definitely meditate in one of them. But the sun gazing, but you got to remember, sun gazing isn't also for every being. Every being is not literally able to sun gaze. Even
Yeah,
if you go
exactly. That's
online,
what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
that's
Like,
his body's not made for sun gazing. Like, no offense,
exactly. I
but
want to touch on that.
like,
Yeah,
I mean, white
that's what I
people
was trying
could
to get
sun
to.
gaze, just not for too long. You feel me? Because they don't got
Yeah.
money.
But that's the thing. That's the thing. They're not able to fully get all of the benefits from it. Like,
Actually,
look, this.
that's a
they're
good thing you
not.
brought that up, because
Yeah, 'cause
spiritual
I wanted to
soul.
touch on this
It's
subject,
okay
bro.
that they're not, but you got to think about what Daylyt said, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we
Daylyt
different.
said it exactly, perfectly, and it's not just because. The problem is the reason why people like to say, "Oh, I love everybody, and everybody can do this, and everybody can do that." No, they can't. Just that people don't like to offend people. It's okay that we are different. This is where the word racism comes
Yeah,
in. This is where all of this problem happens at the
this
fact
gotta
that
get talked
we
about.
don't accept that people are different.
Exactly,
White
bro.
people are not the same as blacks. A mixed person is not the same as a person that is 100% of one thing. For example, I am mixed with a bunch of things. I have the ability to go in between different spaces because I am mixed. You know what I'm saying?
That's another thing. We're
But
all mixed somewhere down the line. Like, people act like
Yeah.
they're
yes, and no,
aboriginal and stuff like that.
there
And
is
so
some
look,
people that are
think about this.
aboriginal in this world though. We're just in America. Nobody in America is really like 100% anything. But there's people in this world that is 100% of stuff for
Wait,
sure.
hold up. Before we continue with this, let me address the other thing that we were talking about, and then we'll come back. So, we were talking about how, like, the physical war, right? So, the reason
Yeah.
why that's a trap is because the Freemasons' agenda is order out of chaos. So they want people to riot. They want all this stuff to happen. So they bring out
No,
the
but a
tanks.
war and
They
rioting
bring
are
out the
two different
lockdown.
things, though.
You feel me?
Yeah.
That's on each other though. It don't need
That's
to be
what I'm
that type
saying.
of war.
That's
It
not
need
the
to be a
war I'm
war of
talking
unity
about.
against
I
them.
was talking about actual war. That's just chaos.
Yeah.
A riot serves no purpose for anybody.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
At
saying?
all.
If people go and rob each other, that may start a form of war, but that's going to start a form of war of people. I'm talking about a strategic
Yeah.
war.
Planned out
that
Yeah.
fights against
strategy.
like
Yeah.
if they come to our houses, right? If they were to come to our houses and try to force us to do anything, and it starts a war against the government, that's a strategic war.
Nah,
You know what I'm
but
saying?
peep
That's
this
not a
though.
chaotic war.
We don't even need a war, because all we really need to do is everybody save their money. We buy our own country, have our own
It doesn't work
defenses
like
and
that.
our
Though.
own army.
It doesn't.
Yeah,
It
'cause we
doesn't work
gotta
like
go
that.
through. We
though.
gotta go
It
through
does,
them to
bro.
do
You
it.
have to
People don't
go.
think
You
about
have to
buying your
go
own
through
country,
something.
bro. You could buy a
No,
country for a
I've
couple
thought
$1 million,
about that.
bro.
Yeah, bro. You can buy your
2 years.
land and you can expand definitely.
Yeah.
You
That
can
is
do
true.
that.
We got.
You can. This
We gotta
is
think
facts,
about
but
it
they're
though.
not going to
We
let
gotta
it
go
happen.
through them to do exactly, bro. Look what happened to Wall Street.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Is
that's true.
that's exactly what I'm trying to get at. Y'all, people are. What we have to understand is there has to be a breakdown.
Once you drop
People
the
are
system
scared of the fact that
and
there has
enough
to be a
people drop the
breakdown.
system, bro, they gonna try to fight you, bro,
Exactly.
because they need
You can't just
Definitely.
straight drop it, because if you drop it, think about everybody that has ever
you
made
gotta
an
bring the pressure
invention.
to them.
Think about anybody that has ever made an invention or left society or did something that was supposed to actually make things run correctly and not stem the fake money, system that they have. They
They
always
kidnapped the
die.
nigga who
So you
made
can't
Flappy
just
Bird
let
and keep distracting people.
Yeah, that
exactly.
was
You can't
crazy.
just up and just leave. You can't up and leave. There has to be a war because they have to know, okay, now we can't control these people no more. Once they know that, that will break everything. Once it breaks, then you can build on it.
Yeah.
Because don't forget, this is their money. They can stop
This
the
whole
flow of
system is
their money.
theirs.
Yeah,
You can't take a paper
Yeah,
government
'cause you
bill
gotta-
But
and
you
say,
could
hey,
use
let's
their money
build our
against them
country.
too, though.
But
Yeah.
they can stop it. That's what
But
you
it's
don't
gonna, yeah,
understand.
because
They
it's
can
gonna be
stop
inside their system. We're gonna be using their money inside
Yeah.
their
Still,
system to stop
you
them. So
can't
we
make
gonna
your
stop it
own
all.
country with your
Yeah.
own stuff and use another country's money. That
Yeah.
doesn't work.
It's
China
pretty much,
uses Chinese
yeah,
money.
bro. It's
China
pretty much on
doesn't
the
use-
value you give anything, because it's like the American dollar is worth $1, but if you go to Europe, that shit definitely worth twice. Like the European dollar is worth twice as much as America. It's a matter on
Facts.
how many people are gonna give the value to this new currency, and how much will it be worth to
Like,
their,
for example,
yeah,
if
how much you need
everybody
it.
was smart, right? If everybody was smart, you could use the money against them, but you wouldn't. In order to actually trade, you would stop using it. So let's say once everybody
Yeah.
bought land, let's say once everybody
Yeah,
built
I
up the
feel
businesses
that.
and stuff. Once all of that happens, then you say, boom, all right, everybody, burn all this money.
Yeah.
Boom. After you burn all the money,
All the money.
invest. We would have to invest in the gold or invest in the like growing trees and stuff.
Yeah.
Burn
Nah,
all
I
the
say
money.
get,
and
I
then
say get
trade
hella
gold,
solar
trade
plants and shit. You
trees.
feel me?
That's the problem, that
But
people
no,
don't know how to
that's the same
build.
thing.
People
Yeah.
don't know how to do actual work, and that's what we need to get to.
Yeah, and
We need
going back to
builders.
like the war that I was talking about, like
Everything.
how we're gonna break it, like this matrix, bro. You gotta think about it. How we finna win a war if we have all these motherfuckers with different perspectives on this shit? One person talking about this, you feel me? Everybody arguing, cause these demons, they all got one. You feel me? They all agree with each other, bro. Us chosen ones, bro. We each have different perspectives, bro.
Well, you know-
we all finna argue, we all finna, you feel me? We ain't finna agree on one thing, bro, because
Yeah.
everybody has different perspectives.
I see it
These
like
demons.
you know how you got some doctors in the world, and then you got some this, some that. We need to collect people like that, and then put everybody in their field to where they can serve their purpose.
Yeah, cause
That's a fact.
We all thinking on the same page, but even though if we disagreeing, we can
Alright,
all
bro.
hop in the same field and do something.
yeah, exactly, bro.
Exactly.
Like on
These
some
demons,
global
bro, they
shit, we
only
gotta use our
start.
superpowers together.
Yeah, because these demons, they all agree with each other, bro. They're all working
Yeah.
in one,
And look,
bro.
think
They're
about
all
it though. Trump them, he the puppet for that, and then you got the higher up who telling him what to do. You got the nigga
Exactly.
standing next to Trump that's going. So we gotta run like that too.
yeah, exactly, bro. That's how we finna win. And Bryte, you said the Matrix is gonna end itself. Bryte, you said the Matrix is gonna crumble by itself, right? Which I think I do
Yeah.
agree with that, bro. I feel like I do
Self-destruct.
agree.
Everything's gonna be visible, bro. Like everybody is gonna be in a position to where you have the position to question so much shit that's going on. If there's some like I feel bad for the people who are at this point in their life and they're not questioning anything. They're just running by whatever's happening. They're supporting.
They all aware to it.
Thank
Those
you,
are
bro.
people who just they be scared of the truth and they just want to
Bro.
feeling like this
Yeah.
little sense of security. You feel me?
Exactly.
People that grew up
Yeah.
feeling secure their whole life, they got used to it. So then once they realize they're really alone, they scared shit.
Good thing you brought that
Yeah.
up, bro, because that's what my whole channel is based upon, questioning. You feel me? Like asking
just shit.
questions, like not just accepting what we're told and what we're looking
Yeah,
at.
it's still good that you questioned it, bro. There's not many
Exactly.
people that's gonna question things, bro. You feel
Yeah,
what I'm
bro.
saying?
Look, bro, my video does not pop up anymore.
No.
Look, bro, the only one that pops up is when he responded to me, and it's all the way at the bottom.
You the first.
Look,
You
and
was
then
the first.
the
You like
other
the
one
first
is
three.
way lower. Look, you cannot find my original video.
Yeah, like the first one, like the hour-long one.
Yeah, both of them. The first one was
Both of
40 minutes, and the second one was
Yeah.
an hour. You cannot
Yeah.
find them, bro. At
That's
all.
crazy.
Look. Nothing, bro.
Damn.
At all. Like, I found little ways to make it pop up again. I changed the title, but then they just ended up hiding it again.
Yeah, bro. It's good that fucking they let you monetize your shit, bro. Like you deserve it, bro, for what you're doing, man. Like real shit, bro.
Yeah, bro. It's just crazy, bro. And speaking of that, I'm not doing this for money,
Speaking
but
of
like
Momo,
I
bro,
don't have
she
a
know
job.
pull
You
a
feel
G,
me?
too.
Yeah, like if we on our purpose and we speak a real shit, why not make money off of it? You know, like we real ass
Yeah,
motherfuckers. We not
exactly.
these fake ass people. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, bro. Like
come on,
people
bro.
will literally give a big celebrity so much money, but get mad when a real YouTuber is trying to get a little bit of money from YouTube ads. You feel me? Like,
For real, bro. Like
Hey,
come on.
look, people watch sports and then they cheer on people, and then they get mad if they lose, like they lost in real life, or they get excited when they win, like they really won some shit. But in
Yeah.
reality, you just cheering for a motherfucker on the screen.
exactly.
And all
bro.
that shit is rigged too. Like that's what's crazy, bro.
Yeah,
and all
every
that-
sport is rigged, but I'll make another video on that.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro, it's crazy. They literally shadow banned both of my videos that had all the proof in it, and the ones that I made afterwards, like from his response and stuff, they're lower than everybody else's videos.
Yeah.
They did that on purpose, bro. There's not a coincidence. Cause mine used to be the first one when you typed in XXXTentacion. It was the first one, cause it has
Hey,
the
you
most
drop-
views.
You dropped that Speaking August Polo G video yet?
Nah, I'm waiting for him to drop a song, bro.
Hey,
Yeah.
look though, you
Cause they gonna
scare
do damage
people,
control.
bro.
I already know.
Yeah, but do this before they do it, bro. Get a screenshot of Polo G his teeth and Speaking August teeth, bro. They got the same teeth, and then when Polo G he smile, that nigga cheeks going like Speaking August cheeks. Like they can't
Yeah,
hide that
they
shit.
For
be taking
damn.
photos like that off of your website, like Google. They be taking photos like that off, bro.
Yeah, you gotta hurry up and get them bitches, bro.
Yeah, that's true, bro. They do be hiding a lot of pictures and stuff. Send
Yeah.
that
They
to
got
me in the
same
group chat.
dent in their teeth.
Yeah,
After this,
Yeah,
we'll
send that shit, bro.
look for that.
yeah.
Same exact
Bro.
smile too. Speaking August was the only nigga in the industry that like cheeks that went up like that, bro. And Polo G shit do the same.
Yep. And also
Yeah.
shout out to Cam B, bro. Like he really put us on, or put me on to a lot of this stuff. Like I don't
Shit.
know what happened to him, but just shout out to Cam B, bro.
Yeah, he could be taking a break, bro. You know how it be, bro.
Oh.
Like this Matrix, man.
Speaking of that, bro, remember how I was saying that like there's a reason why nobody's talking about this stuff? Like
Yeah.
Spiritual Soul never talks about it, NLE
Yeah.
Choppa never talks about it, Vaughn never talks about it. None of these big spiritual YouTubers, even Daylyt stopped talking about it. Like,
Yeah.
He said he was gonna repost my video of the bodysuits, and he never did, bro. So
Yeah.
that tells me that there's somebody controlling all these people, bro. And
Yeah.
even though Daylyt has the most freedom compared to everybody else, there's still somebody above him that's like, nah, bro, don't post that. You feel me?
Damn.
That's
Because
fast,
he
bro.
told me straight up in the
So-
DMs, like, hey, send me that video so I can repost it. I sent it to him. He
Yeah.
read it. We talked a little bit, and he never posted it.
Cause, bro, I bet if the
Hey,
if
Daylyt,
the
you watching this, bro? You tripping on that, bro?
Yeah, bro,
tripping,
you
man.
should have posted that.
yeah, but like you
Hey,
gotta
I don't give
understand.
a fuck. I'm from the hood. I don't care how you feel, man. You tripping, bro.
I still respect him, but it's like, bro.
Y'all all idolize. Y'all fuck with you, bro. So I'm gonna tell you when you tripping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, you know what I found interesting? I looked at like Shaq West dropped the video, and he was wearing like a suit. I was like,
Oh,
I don't know. I was
yeah.
just looking at it. I was like, the fuck going on?
And they
it
were
was pretty
putting
funny.
they were putting prosthetics and makeup on his face too. I'ma post that.
Yeah, he stole one of my boy's songs. That's he's with what's that shit called? It's called UOT. He's with UOT down here, and Shaq West like stole his whole song idea.
Yup.
And then I
That's
look at the
crazy.
song idea, and he looked like a grandpa with like a suit, and the suit actually it looks kind of trash. I ain't gonna lie compared to the shit that I seen, but it's like, bruh. I don't
Speaking of
know,
that,
man.
have you guys seen that movie Bad Grandpa?
Yeah, with Johnny
I've heard
Knoxville.
about it.
Yeah, with
you
Johnny
fucking
Knoxville.
Right. I forgot about that shit.
Yeah.
They been doing that.
They been doing this, bro. This dude literally dressed up as a
I
grandpa.
used to love watching Jackass.
Yeah, I used to watch that all the time, bro. And they fooled so many people, like live. you know what I mean?
Yeah, Justin like
Definitely.
cops and all that.
Yup, they put on a costume, all that.
Hey, you
Makeup.
were real, and I ain't know you
prosthetics.
fuck with Jackass.
Yup. So they put it in front of our face, bro. That's what they're doing.
Real talk, man. Real
It's
talk.
just crazy, bro. People don't understand how deep it gets. Like, there's a reason nobody's talking about this stuff, bro. Celebrities playing
Yeah.
multiple roles. There's a reason, bro. Like,
And multiple times, Johnny Knoxville hopped inside that bodysuit, bro, and switched his face.
Yeah.
Multiple times.
And speaking of Can Be, so he stopped posting, bro. So let me go to his channel.
We need to figure out who Paul Walker is, man. That nigga didn't die no goddamn car crash.
He's definitely somebody, bro. But Can Be used to drop 1 to 3 videos every day, every single day, and now he stopped out of nowhere, bro. Now I'm not saying that he's an agent or none of that, cause for sure he's not, or else his whole page would have been deleted. But it's just weird, bro. He had 500 videos, and like every couple days, a couple of them get deleted, bro. And it's just weird, bro. It's him deleting it too, cause it says, and you know, shout out to Can Be. He's the realest one, but like, I just gotta throw that out there because somebody contacted him or did something to him for him to stop. You feel me? And that's not to throw shade at him, but it's to let you guys know how serious this actually is. Like talking about this stuff. You feel me?
Yeah, man.
He blew this up more than anybody else before me. So they're mad at him for that. You feel me? So
it's recommended to do group projects, dog. When there's multiple people involved, people will not get hurt.
Yeah, bro. And he has said before that somebody made threats to him, and that's why he stopped. So if you guys ever see that I stopped, now you know why. You feel me? But
and them niggas like, hey, yo, man.
That's just what it is, bro. This is how serious this stuff is, bro. People are getting threats for telling the truth, bro. Like, just really think about that.
Yeah. Send somebody my way, they gotta send somebody willing to shoot.
Yeah, bro. It's crazy, bro.
Like, hey, man, we're gonna give you $5,000 to go on a break for like 5 months, bro.
Oh, yeah.
That's crazy, bro.
Nah, I'm taking it. I'm gonna flip that.
Nah. I don't think Can Be's an agent or none of that at all. He's real as hell, I could tell. But he just said that there's a lot of negativity on YouTube and he got threats, so he's gonna take a break. And I respect that, bro. Shit. If somebody made a threat to me, bro, I would do the same thing.
Bro, it's funny we're looking at the Chris Brown and the
money,
West
then
Side
I post a
Shogun
video
shit.
the next day.
Oh god, that's
I
what
think West Side Shogun.
That's what
like,
Exposed MCs did, bro. That's funny.
Yeah.
Them niggas wanna kill my ass.
He took the money and then he still exposed a kill anyway.
Fucking Broski, oh my god.
I ain't gonna lie, West Side Gun looks so weird in that last like the thumbnail for that video. He looks so weird, bro.
Yeah, that's Chris Brown, bro.
Bro, it looks
Shout out
so
to Can Be, bro.
weird. It's like I didn't even know that was him. But just looking at that picture, it felt off. Like he looked weird, look like a dinosaur, literally.
Yeah, everybody go watch this video from Can Be, bro. He exposed how Chris Brown is West Side Gun.
But let me find the video.
And it's crazy,
hear
bro.
me?
That one's gonna
Okay.
be hard to see for a lot of people.
Yo, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
So
See if I-
that one's gonna be hard to see for a lot of people. That's why I'm probably not gonna make a video on it. But I'm saying it for the record right now. Chris Brown is West Side Gun, 100%. And
let me
you,
see if I could just find the
it takes
picture.
time to see
Oh,
this stuff.
weird.
That's the thing. Like, you can't just
Yeah,
watch
yeah,
one
it's
video
pretty-
and right away, boom, I believe it. You feel me? Some people might see it right
Some
away.
nigga that's that obvious is Orlando Brown and shit.
Yeah, bro. Like, if you can't see that, you just blind, bro. Like,
Type
Big ass.
in-
Same with the
Type
young
in
boy.
West Side Gun and look at
The
it,
young
bro.
boy
Just
one,
look
bro?
at that
Too.
yeah, young boy
picture.
too.
They look exactly the
Bruno
same,
speaking
sound
of-
exactly the same. Like, come on, man, it's sad that they kill young boy. You feel me? And
Yeah,
had him.
bro. It's
It is
crazy.
what it
crazy.
is.
They're either
Crazy
dead or in
because, like,
jail.
Yeah.
bro. Like I have
I'm
mad
not that keep
people.
him in jail that long, you feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have
they
mad
cool.
people that listen to them so heavy and they don't like believe the stuff that I say, and you know it's completely understandable.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
blame
It's
people.
like when I told them about I sent something to dude that sounds like Young Boy, the little band guy, and he was like, I ain't gonna lie, bro, this kind of weird.
It's like you can't blame people for not seeing it because they've just been programmed so much to the point where they can't. You feel me? Like
Yeah,
see certain shit like this.
yeah,
It's
bro. Like,
bro,
I always say
he
this,
sounds
bro.
exactly.
It took me like 3 to 4 months of watching Canby's channel to finally be like, all right, I see it. Like, this is happening. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, it was hard for me. Because here's the thing, bro. You might see it, but you don't want to accept it still.
Yeah.
That's another step. first you gotta see it, and then the next step is like, well, no, actually, the first step is you gotta question, like,
Yeah.
what I'm seeing, is this reality or not? Am I being deceived or not? Is it possible for me to be deceived? And once you accept that, like, all right, they are deceiving us, then you could go look at pictures and you could probably start to see it. And then after that, you got to detach from these artists to accept it. And that's what I had to do, bro, because I couldn't accept the fact that X used to be Lil Jojo and that X is now Nasty C. Like, I'll admit that, bro.
I used to fuck with X so much, bro, and when he died, like, you feel me, I was all sad and shit, but you feel me, I got to the point where I saw it and then accepted it, man. And you feel me, it hurt, but you have to, bro. The truth hurts.
Yeah, that character fit me too, man.
Yeah, that's literally some shit that happened inside the Matrix when Neo actually found out what the truth really was.
Yeah,
and Morpheus was the guy who used to tell him what the truth is and used to try to get him to learn it. But then Neo got farther past him, and when Neo told Morpheus the actual truth, he couldn't believe it himself, and he was, it's crazy, man. It gets very deep. That shit does get deep.
Yeah, I love that shit, bro. That's the hardest part to accept it, bro. Like, I could not accept it, bro, until I saw that picture of JoJo and X wearing the same shirt, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Once I saw that, I was like, nah, bro, that's him, bro. I had to accept it at that point. And it's crazy.
I literally throw up the sus flag now. I can't even lie with you.
BDK.
It's just crazy, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie, though. Shout out to X, bro. He didn't have to shout me out like that. Like, that was real, bro.
This is the
shout out JoJo.
Yeah, shout out to JoJo, whatever your name is. That's probably not even his real name.
Hey, when you really think about it, I'm gonna let you know why this really JoJo. JoJo started all this shit, bro. I'm talking about from the drill rap movement to everything that's going on in the industry right now. JoJo started that movement.
Yeah.
That's a bad thing too. That's bad.
Hey, you gotta realize, bro. I bet Nasty C wants to tell us all this shit and wants to tell us everything about the Matrix and all that, but he just can't, bro.
Yeah, they're gonna kill him. For sure.
Yeah.
That's what people gotta realize, that they can't tell us directly. But he told us the most he possibly could in this video, bro.
Yeah.
Like, he actually said, he shouted out me and Can B because he was like, there was 2 videos. One was short and one was 40 minutes long. And at the time, me and Can B were the only ones who had a video on it. So, shout out to Can B, you know, he shouted both of us out. And for that alone, bro, to shout us out, bro, that's crazy. Like, you real for that, bro.
That's very risky, bro.
That's risky, bro. To shout out a channel like ours, bro, that's crazy. So, I still have respect for X, Nasty C, Lil Jojo, whatever his name is. We don't even know.
Yeah, he knew what he was doing when he said it that way. He said it so people can look that shit up.
Yup. And on top of that, he said that I had proof on proof on proof. He said it 3 times.
Gee.
Like, why would you say that I have proof if I'm wrong? You feel me? Like, it's just crazy. He told us straight up, bro. It's just people can't accept it.
The video made me look at them as like actors is when I exposed the MCs. He showed the video of Tupac getting out of jail. And it looked like that whole thing looked set up. Like that was hitting on everyone. Yeah, he was being so rambunctious as well.
These niggas always got a camera every time something take place. Exactly. Somebody always got to perfectly capture.
Looks so
It's a show, bro. Everything is a stage.
Looks so
Nipsey
funny.
getting shot, King Von getting shot, Kodak getting arrested. Like, every nigga always get caught on film.
Yeah, and they get replaced when they get arrested. That's what's sad about it.
Yeah.
And then when they come back as somebody else who replaced them, like, their fans don't even know. Like, that's what's crazy to me.
Yeah.
Like, when Young Boy got out, everybody was saying, oh, he's a clone, he's a clone, he's a clone. But that whole clone stuff, bro, that's to distract you from the fact that it's a real person under that suit that's pretending to be your favorite rapper. You feel me? Like, it gets disgusting what they're doing, bro. These
niggas jumping scans.
Yeah, it's disgusting. It's disturbing, bro. The fact that somebody...
You know, like on Dragon Ball Z, like, what you call it? What that nigga name was? It was like Majin Buu, right? He could turn into you or some shit.
Oh, yeah, bro. That's crazy. I forgot about that. And it's crazy because Kid Buu basically built his whole career off of that.
Real shit, man. Dragon Ball Z go deep.
And I like Kid Buu too because he put it in front of our face. Like, bro, I used to
Yeah.
be humongous the god. Now I'm Kid Buu. Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a video on that pretty soon. But
But
That's why
yeah,
he playing that. That's why he playing that character, bro.
Yep. And he basically showed that you kind of have to do
Character
that.
of Majin Buu himself consumes people.
Yeah. And he stole everybody's flow and everything.
Yeah.
That's what's funny
It's
about
like
Kid Buu.
consuming the identity.
Yeah. But it's crazy
Yeah.
because Kid Buu kind of proved that you gotta play another role to blow up. Like, you gotta reinvent yourself. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because nobody was
Yeah,
paying
shit.
attention to Humongous the God. Like, he had a song with Migos that nobody cared about. Like,
I don't even know who that
That-
is, bro. Like,
that's Kid Buu. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying.
They
Yeah.
did something to like they wanted to create this character, and it didn't work.
Yeah.
If you watch it, I don't give a fuck. They wanted to create this character, and it didn't work. So they made this other nigga, and it magically blew.
Yeah.
And then the nigga
That's
fell
fact.
off
That's
big
what
headed
I was
and
talking
shit,
about
and
earlier.
That's
They
what they do.
creating the characters. There's no such thing as the clone. A lot of these people just created characters. A person who decided they wanted to be built up to a fake persona.
That's fact.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I ain't gonna lie, Kid Buu, bro, you a weird ass nigga, bro. And this broski saying that too. You weird, bro.
Why do you say that? Like,
I don't want to say no more, but you weird,
Yeah,
bro.
bro.
just know that
don't
you
wanna-
weird, bro.
Yeah.
You know me though, but you weird, bro.
Hey, bro, speaking of that, bro, all these rappers and celebrities, they all got to do something weird, bro, to be in that position. Just know that.
Yeah.
Put this on my mom. I'ma send this nigga the video.
Bro, send him the video, bro. But yeah, bro,
Yeah.
that whole cloning stuff, that's a distraction, bro.
Yeah, bro.
There's a
Well,
reason why the media is saying that.
Yeah. But yeah, Bryte, bro. Like, you was talking some real shit, man. Like, you put me on my newest video, bro. Like, you should really speak about, you feel me, what you was saying in that call, because what's coming up is very, very important, bro. And my man's,
Touch on him. Touch on him.
yeah, my man's Bryte. He says it the best, bro. So go ahead, man. Speak your shit, bro.
So look, it was me and King, right? King told me you know what I'm saying, made me think about it into like a full perspective, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes it takes me talking to somebody else, and when they say something, you know what I'm saying, I just like that, I just get everything, and then all the information kind of, you know what I'm saying, form in my mind. So basically, right now, we going into lockdown where I'm at. And where I'm at, you know, it's a lot of crime, a whole lot of crime. And since COVID, it's been like around 200 murders, like 200 people have gotten killed. And I'm not even going to say 200 murders, because I wouldn't say that everybody intentionally killed people, but it's definitely been like 200 people.
Yeah. But that whole lockdown stuff, bro, I mean,
You in New York, bro?
Yeah.
Damn, I figured. Shit.
But every time, this is the thing though, every time we go into lockdown, it be a lot. You know what I'm saying? And every
Yeah.
time we go into lockdown, that takes back, and there's a recession in how much people can make money.
yeah, that's true.
It's hard to get a blicky that way, huh?
It's easy. It's
Bro,
mad easy.
Get a blicky, bro, and just hide that bitch in your crib, G.
I'm about to right now, because what's about to happen is about to be crazy.
Yeah,
This what
just
King
hide
was
that
telling me.
bitch in
So
your
listen,
crib.
right now in Florida, you know what I'm saying, they trying to make this law, right, to where the people that are citizens can shoot looters. Ain't that right,
Yeah.
Broski?
Yep.
Yeah, so right now, once they make, normally it's always a domino effect. Once they start something in one state, for example, lockdown, once they start lockdown, more than like 4 states, every state gonna be on lockdown. Once they start making laws to where citizens can shoot looters and stuff, every single state gonna make a law to where citizens can shoot looters. Because every time we go into a major lockdown, there's always a riot, and they gonna do that because that's gonna start the chaos agenda. Whether or
Meaning
not
if
we
a poor little kid going to a gas station and steal a candy bar, he allowed to get shot.
Yep.
something like that,
Chaos out of
basically.
order, bro. Or order out of chaos.
Right. And they also starting to do this defund the police thing, you know what I'm saying? So with all that being said, that's going to start a chaotic war in itself, because when people lose their jobs, they're going to start robbing. Because, you know, when you in a place where I'm at, I'm in a poor place right now, and there's already people that be robbing people's houses, and it ain't even nothing crazy. But if it goes into lockdown again, as much people have been hit, and as much people that are, losing their jobs and stuff, that's going to open up a whole different world. People going to start rioting again. People going to start trying to rob. Then they're going to make it, they're going to probably go back to make it illegal for like petty crimes to be done without the police having to get into it. And that's going to really just start a whole entire like purge per se.
Yeah.
So
and with the people,
there's more people that are asleep than more people that aren't asleep. So there's going to be way more people affected negatively.
That's facts. That's facts.
So, order out of chaos is basically this symbol right here, and that dude George Floyd, he had this tatted on his chest, and when he faked his death or whatever, that caused a lot of chaos, bro. Like, really think about that.
He most definitely faked that shit.
Yeah. Like I hope they don't delete this video for that, but like, bro, they striked me like
oh my god, yeah, you're
3
right.
times for exposing that.
That's
stuff,
just our
bro.
theory, guys. That's just
a theory.
It's our opinion.
Yeah.
You already know what it is, fam. Don't you feel me? He behind the desk just walking, bro. Don't trip, bro.
Just know that I almost got my channel deleted for exposing that situation. And they didn't let me upload for like 2 months.
This is a theory just coming from all of our brain. This is not proven facts, okay, guys? With my fingers going down.
But yeah, it basically says a Latin expression meaning order out of chaos, a model of the 33rd degree, and having the same illusion as whatever that is, which see in this work the invention of this model is to be attributed to the Supreme Council of the ancient and accepted Scottish Petit of Charleston, and it is first met within the patent of whatever dated February 1st, 1802. So this has been planned, bro. Everything has been planned. That's what people don't realize, bro. All these presidents and all this stuff is being planned, bro.
Yeah. And when all this shit pops off, bro, I know some of y'all are young and I'm 15, so I can't get no guns or none of that. Bro, right now I'm making a spear out of like a wooden stick, bro. Like a big ass wooden stick. No. Bro, if you don't have access to a gun, bro, you gotta make a weapon, bro. You gotta fight with what you got, so bro. Work around your stuff, nice. Hey, you gotta that
make some shape, bro.
Hey, roll for that, bro. Roll for that, man. You roll for that.
Just imagine you just having like tribal freaking working.
Like,
that's real.
People be like, bro, stuck up on guns, doing this.
I'm gonna tell you right now, little bro. If you make that bitch sharp enough, you can poke through a nigga vest.
Yo.
Exactly, bro. Like you could kill an animal with that bitch. You could kill a human with that bitch, bro. Like if it's sharp enough.
I watch people literally get shot on camera with a bow and arrow, and it went through the bulletproof vest. Bro.
Exactly, bro. Like
good thing you brought that up, because we need to learn how to build stuff and craft stuff on our own and not depend on them for all this stuff.
Exactly.
Get our own material
right now, and you listening to this, and you cannot get a gun. Figure out how to make a bow and arrow. Start making some bows. Go outside and practice with that shit while you got time.
Yeah, bro. And if you don't have access to a bow and arrow, bro, get you a spear, get you a knife, bro. And also learn how to fight, bro. And get better at fighting, because say that shit breaks and all you got, bro, your hands and legs, bro. Learn how to use those, bro. Real shit.
And also go on runs, because you do not know how long that fight gonna last.
Exactly.
And speaking of that, bro, we should all be working out too. And this is why I feel like being vegan is kind of a trap. And shout out to Daylyt for talking about this before, because he was saying how like being vegan is a trap because everything is GMO nowadays. So you think you're eating right, but you're still eating the same thing.
Yeah, but what you think about
it was GMO, it'll be contained with fucking fluoride and all kind of chemtrails and shit.
That's fucking facts, bro. Because
eat anything, bro.
Yeah, bro. Because I've been getting sick. Like
I can't even say the names they put in that shit.
Yeah. What were you saying, though, Ameer?
Yeah, in the past like 2-3 months, I've gotten like 2 colds, like 2 runny noses, bro. And I've been eating good as hell, like no meat, none of that bullshit, and I still got sick. So I was like, how the fuck am I getting sick, bro? Oh, no wonder. They put in chemicals. They put in all this shit in the fruit. But you also got to realize, if you eating meat, you also eating bad energy.
Yeah.
But you could also turn that energy into positive energy. But it's still gonna be in your physical body. That's dead flesh.
Yeah, that's
so I don't
feed.
even know what to fucking do at this point.
But Amir, it depends on the weather and also depending on what you were eating. Just
I
because
was
you
just
aren't
about to say
eating meat
that,
doesn't mean
bro.
you're eating
Around this
healthy.
time, we can eat meat, bro, because it's cold.
Yeah, that's
true.
what we did back in the day, bro. That's the only time we ate meat, bro, was during the winter because no plants, none of that shit grew, bro. Most of the time, you know what I'm saying?
Or we ate meat because that was what we needed for survival when we wasn't having any vegetables.
Here's my thing, bro. As long as you're not eating McDonald's every day, bro, you straight. You feel me?
Yeah, that's fact.
It depends when it comes to being vegan, because you gotta remember, Daylyt's going to say something good, but he has to say something bad about the information he's giving
you right about
with
that.
the system.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying to you is, because I've been a vegan before for like a year, and it depends on what you're consuming. You can be a vegan, and there's vegans that go to the hospital because they got sick because they either didn't consume enough of the nutrients that they needed to get, or what they were eating that was just no meat in it. Had chemicals that was bad. Like if you're a vegan, right? You can eat Doritos, but that doesn't mean Doritos are good for you. It's still vegan. You can eat graham crackers, but that doesn't mean it's good for you. But you're still vegan. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So it depends on what you're eating, because you can eat candy as long as it doesn't have any pork products in it.
To me,
But it has a whole bunch of crazy stuff in it.
My diet is basically, as long as it's not fast food or like straight GMO vegetables, I'm gonna eat it. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel you, bro. It's to me, bro. At this point, bro, just do whatever. Like, eat whatever.
I go whatever. I go with the flow.
Yeah, like eat whatever the fuck you want, as long as it's benefiting you, bro.
I be smashing cereals, all that
exactly,
shit.
bro. Like do whatever. Like people be like, oh, you gotta be vegan, bro. No, you don't, bro. Do whatever is
only thing, though, real talk. I just don't fuck with dairy, though.
Yeah, nah, hell nah. Yeah, that's a good point. Don't eat dairy, bro. Don't eat eggs either. Chicken,
I'm scared of that shit.
Chicken and eggs, never, bro. I'm out.
That shit scare me, bro.
Yeah, dairy, chicken, and eggs, bro. Don't eat that. You feel me?
They do some crazy ass shit to get that milk, bro. Some nasty ass shit to get that.
I'm even starting to question the almond milk now, bro, and the coconut milk.
Yeah,
we don't know.
Please stop doing that, man. I know, bro. I have to, bro. Just don't make me think about it too much, man.
Yeah. So,
but like, at least filter your water though. At least get some filtered water or something though.
Yeah.
Like that fluoride kick in though.
Don't get me wrong, almond milk is still better than a cow, but still, bro, you feel me?
Sometimes I be thinking to sneak a little bit of cow milk in that bitch and be like, fuck y'all.
Oh, like, bro, we don't know, like. That's what's crazy, bro. Like, we don't know
bro,
what we're eating.
And while look at it,
you can read the ingredients. If you read the ingredients of almond milk, then you know.
But they don't tell you everything either in the ingredients.
Exactly.
That's what people.
That's like if I make a milkshake and I told you I put strawberries and bananas in it, but then I put weed in that shit too.
There's certain things. There's certain things that they are allowed not to tell you that's in there. That's what people don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And on
like
top of
animal
that,
fur, a certain amount of bugs and shit is allowed in the food.
Yep. Like coffee, bro, that's dirt. Like a lot of people don't even know this, but coffee, there's dirt in there. Like
and chocolate contains a lot of fucking bugs and insects.
Yeah.
And also,
bro, just eat whatever the fuck you want as long as it's beneficial to you, and just try to stay away from like eggs and fast food and all that bullshit, bro. But eat whatever the fuck you want as long as it's beneficial to you.
Yeah.
Real talk. If you feel like something gonna lower your vibration before you eat it, just make sure you gonna keep yourself in the high vibration.
Exactly. Like if meat is good for you, bro. Like if you actually be doing good shit when you eat meat and that should be energetic, bro. Eat that shit, bro.
Yeah, cause bro, I ate Chipotle like last week and I had me some goddamn steak and I'm telling you, I was chilling the whole night.
Exactly, bro.
That shit was good as fuck.
Hey, Daylyt dropped this gem on me, bro, that I'll never forget. Pay attention to what you feed your mind more than what you feed your body.
Exactly, bro.
Because that's more important.
Yes, sir.
So that's what I always be saying, bro. Like, if you're watching my videos, at least you're not watching something that's gonna lower your vibration. You feel me? Like, it's gonna at least have you thinking outside the box, questioning, rather than just watching a sport that's fake anyway, and it's all a ritual. You feel me?
Yeah.
So. Not saying that you can't watch sports, because we all have to, do something in the matrix.
Yeah, find balance.
Hey,
Yeah.
like you see that shit like
But
with
just
Muhammad
know-
Ali, like the nigga got into a fight before, and then it was a nigga that he knew, like the nigga knew Muhammad Ali was gonna beat him and shit, so he had something on his gloves to where he was hitting Ali in his eyes and shit, making his eyes burn and shit. So I feel like when you get to a certain level and you don't want to fuck with them people, they try to do something to make you lose and embarrass you, dog. And then
That's
if you
true.
overpower that shit, like they try to fuck you over because he went to jail after he won that shit.
Damn, that's
Damn.
crazy.
Yeah, you feel me,
I didn't
bro?
even know
Ali,
that.
bro, that nigga, he was one of the best fighters, and I don't think he sold out right away. I think after that
Yeah.
fight, when like
Yeah,
the
I'm pretty
nigga,
sure
like,
he got like replaced, bro. Facts.
yeah, I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
he did get replaced.
That's the
I
thing,
wouldn't
bro.
doubt it.
The real ones, they get replaced, bro. And even
Yeah,
the
man.
ones that are not real, but like there's like Drake, for example, he was just so big to the point where they're like, nah, we can't have the risk of him saying something. You feel me? So we gotta replace the guys.
Yeah.
So
That shit that Von
that's
said
what they
about
do.
Drake, I don't know if Von said it or Daylyt said it. Somebody said something about Drake, but that shit was true as fuck. You know, like how they say there's always a nigga named Drake that come around in the centuries who fuck up a lot of shit. That's just the modern day Drake from like back in the days.
Damn.
They always create a new one, bro, and then
Yeah.
they just had the same agenda.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. So basically, when you get to a certain point, you can't be controlled. Like your platform is so big that they don't want to risk you speaking out about anything. So they're like, all right, just replace them with somebody who looks like them, with a little bit of prosthetics, and it's a wrap.
Yeah.
And it's crazy
Imagine
because
getting rich, having the whole world care about you, and then you locked away somewhere thinking a nigga really care, but you getting murdered.
yeah, it's crazy, bro. And the fans don't even notice. That's what's crazy to me.
Yeah.
That's terrifying, bruh.
Scary, bro. Like it's creepy.
That's fucking terrifying. Being in a room with a bunch of weird niggas that's already controlling everything, about to murder you, and nobody gonna ever know.
Yup. And then there's gonna be
Like,
another
not
dude who
even your
looks
mom.
like you, and the fans gonna love him, not even knowing what's
He gonna
going
be
on.
around your mom, your girlfriend, probably fucking your bitch and all that.
Oh God, bro.
Hey,
That's some
this
real
shit get
shit.
deep though.
Yeah, that's
Like,
what's happening, bro.
damn.
That's going on.
That nigga picking up your baby and everything, bruh.
It's
That shit-
disgusting, bro.
Hey, yeah, it's disgusting, bro.
But last topic we should talk about before we end this, because we've already been here for an hour and a half. So the other topic we were talking about is like the sun, right? So spiritual soul, he always talks about sun gazing and all this stuff, but he fails to tell people that if you don't have melanin, the sun gonna kill you, like straight up.
Yeah, like it could burn you, bro. It could
Hey,
burn
let me touch on this a little bit, bro. What you call it? Everybody, like we the same thing because we all got a fucking mind and shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
We can
Yeah.
think and we can create and do things, bro. When it comes to the physical body, as in black niggas living on Earth, and then you got other niggas that's different colors and shit, bro. They skin can't take that shit because they not bound to Earth. That don't mean they not bound to the universe. You feel
Yup,
me?
That's
exactly.
facts.
Simple
Yup.
fact that people
Yup.
came here and shit happened.
They
That
still
don't mean
got a
that nobody
soul,
don't
bro.
belong in the universe though. People get it wrong and be like, "Oh, we the superior because we belong on Earth." Yeah, nigga, you belong on Earth, but you don't know what like. You feel me? This shit get deep.
That's why
Y'all
Young
can't just think that
Pharaoh
black
and
people more
Vaughn
important.
are sellouts, bro, because they're saying that white people don't have a soul, they not from the
Exactly,
universe, and like
Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
simple fact. I'm just trying to bring everybody aware that we all got souls, bro. Just some niggas not from Earth, and that's
Yeah.
fucking
Exactly.
okay. There's no problem
Yeah.
with that
Exactly.
and
because all of us in this podcast and we chilling right now. This is unity right here.
yeah, bro.
Yeah.
And damn, what was I gonna say? Damn, I forgot what I was about to say. But basically, don't listen to any of these spiritual YouTubers, bro. Oh, I remember now. So Vaughn and Young Pharaoh, they're trying to divide people, bro. That's their agenda.
Mhm.
So by telling white people they don't got souls, not only is that gonna make white people suicidal and depressed, but it's gonna divide, everybody.
Yeah.
And that's not what
People
we
who ever
need
watch
right
my
now. We
videos
need
and heard
unity
me
right
say
now.
that, I never meant it like that.
But there
I
has
said
to
white
be a
people don't have
specific.
souls, I was saying it as in they not bound to Earth. Meaning, like some things when it comes to Earth, they not bound to. But then
That's
again,
right.
some
They're
things they will
chemical.
be bound to because it take blackness for them to survive on Earth. So they got it in.
Yes, they have to have a
And-
certain amount of melanin.
That's why I fuck with Daylyt so much. That nigga was like, we got black people, we got white people, and we got white.
Yeah. That was hilarious, bro.
Like, I don't know how you.
But that's
feel
what I was
that,
getting. That's what I was getting into
Wow.
earlier. That's what I was trying to get people to understand. There has to be a separation of the races. That doesn't mean they have to be against each other, but there has to be a mutual respect that we don't.
Yeah.
Black people don't need to be all up under white people. It's never been good for us. We're always flourishing and making civilizations when we're by ourselves, but we always trade it with white people. That doesn't mean trade can't happen. It doesn't mean we can't visit each other's civilizations. It doesn't mean we can't be okay with each other and be cool with each other, but we don't need to be with each other.
Yeah.
Bro, I
That's
feel like the moment that people
Man,
accept that
I
shit,
can pull up on the nigga, we can play ball and all that, bro. Then I go back to my side and we chilling.
Yeah.
Exactly.
bro, look,
bruh.
the moment that people accept that shit, that shit's different. The moment that people accept shit, that's when like unity can happen. Like when that shit can take place. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's when it actually can start.
Man, sometimes niggas want to be left alone.
To me, bro, this is how I see it. I don't care what skin color you are. If as
Exactly.
long as you're real and you're not a fraud and you're gonna help us, bro, that's all that matters.
Exactly, bro.
Yeah,
I
man.
agree
I don't
with
even
that.
Yeah,
care.
man.
Like at this point, bro,
Yeah.
we are all we got, bro. Like
Yeah, man. I don't really give a fuck what color you are, bro. I really
I don't
don't
agree
care.
with that, bro.
I don't even
Anybody-
care if you're an
anybody help.
alien, my guy. Like
Yeah,
as long as you're
Exactly.
trying to help us, bro, like that's all that matters.
yeah.
Cause
Yeah.
you gotta think
You
about
on
it.
the good side, man, you rocking with it.
You gotta think about this. Look, in order to really destroy this matrix or whatever, we need people who are infiltrating their stuff.
Well, we know that. That's not what we were saying, though.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
all,
I
we
get
all,
what you're
we all
saying.
agree on that.
Like,
You know what I'm saying?
once we have our own stuff, we could go do whatever we want. We don't have to be together. But I'm saying as of right now, we need unity between everybody. Because we're all slaves, no matter what color you are.
Yeah.
But that's a fact. That's a fact.
And white people, all the white people, bro, they need to use their white privilege for the greater good. You feel me? Like, straight up.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Fact.
another thing, bro. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Anything else you guys want to talk about before we end it?
Man, I just want to say, bro, like, y'all could do exactly what we fucking doing right now. This shit ain't hard, bro. Just make your channel, speak your truth, and keep grinding, bro, and keep manifesting, bro. Like, I really love everybody here, man. Yeah, y'all my family, bro. You feel me? Like, I look out for y'all. You know what I'm saying? This is the only reason why I got my YouTube, bro, for y'all. Of course, it's for my purpose, but you feel me? I'm trying to help y'all, man. But yeah, I love y'all, man. I appreciate y'all showing up, man. Like, much love to everybody, man. Ameer the one out.
Yep.
Facts. I'm
Also-
head out too.
Last thing
Peace,
I'm
man.
gonna
Boys,
say.
everybody
hold
be
up.
safe. You know what I'm saying?
Last thing I'm gonna
Stay
say before I end this,
self-improving.
bro, is sun gazing is cool. You feel me? But don't worship the sun. You feel me?
Facts, bro.
You do
Facts.
gotta sun gaze. And here's another
Realize
thing,
that,
bro.
man. Shit.
Don't stare at the sun, bro. This is what spiritual soul is not telling people, bro. He's making people go blind, I bet, because some people are staring at the sun for hours, bro. That's not how sun gazing works. Like,
And no matter how hard shit get, man, don't give up.
sun gazing is basically being outside. That's it. If you're outside in the sun, you're sun gazing. You don't need to stare at the sun, bro.
Right. That's facts.
But yeah, bro, that's pretty much everything. Anything else you guys want to say before we end it?
I'm good, man.
Stay positive. Don't let yourself get distracted, man.
Go subscribe to everybody. Ameer the One. This is his channel. I'm gonna link it. This is Bryte
Vote
Life.
himself.
His Instagram, I'm gonna link that as well. And Broski Wicks. And then my Instagram as well. So thank you guys for watching. Drop a like, comment, share, subscribe, turn on notifications. Yeah, that's pretty much it.